Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. I know I am late tonight, and I know y'all done heard about the jury trial, all that stuff. But y'all know the deliberation was today, and y'all know the feds went last. Because everybody was thinking the defense was going last. No, 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 no. So when Mark got to talking that yin yang that ain't nothing true about what he said, I already knew. Coney, whatever you say her name. I knew she was coming back to smack him upside his head, and what she did, she slam dunked him, y'all. Y'all know, even if you ain't, uh, for the victims, she smacked Diddy all upside his head. But anyway, y'all, this reaction is coming from my friend on YouTube, KADISHALYNN, and you know, y'all know I usually do Tisa. Tisa's live, and she is like in newsrooms doing stuff too, right? Today. So I just came on over to KADISHALYNN. And so yeah. And I also want y'all to know, look, we made it to 892, and we ain't far from that 1,000. And I want to thank y'all so much. So much. In a month, we came from 730 something like that. Yeah, I keep tracking my notebook. But anyway, I want to thank y'all so much. And I'm going to go ahead and let it play out. But y'all, even if y'all don't be upset, don't be mad at nobody. Look, we can still be friends. Like this whole time, I said, don't come over here talking no smack to me. Let's just agree to disagree. That's all you got to write in my comment if you have to type something instead of scrolling on. Because that's what I do. I scroll on, right? So just say if you have to, we agree to disagree, okay? All right. But I will not put nothing in nobody's comments like, you wrong, yeah, all that doesn't make sense. All right, so let me let KADISHALYNN talk, because y'all know her, she makes short videos, so hers is like maybe 5 minutes. All right, so let's just see.
The Diddy trial is coming to an end, and now the rebuttal closing arguments by the
Okay, I had to raise up, y'all. She's coming. She's coming.
prosecution are being laid out against Diddy. The defendant did not take no for an answer. Certainly not from his girlfriend. He beat them. They suggest that he didn't pay for physical relations and that there was no enterprise and that the witnesses lied. But he flew workers across the country to have physical relations with Cassie and Jane while he pleasured himself. It was not for their conversation. It was for physical relations. Remember Danielle Phillips? He said he got paid for physical relations. When he had performance issues, he stopped getting paid. The Punisher, $500 when he had no physical relations, and thousands when he did. I suspect that you'll hear that the uncalled witnesses were equally available to both sides.
They
Maybe
were.
some of these men would have worked for free having physical relations in front of a masked, pleasuring himself celebrity. But
I know one, whoever said, yeah, he would have did it for free because Cassie looked that good. That's what he said. They couldn't say it in court like that, but yeah, and the Punisher, y'all know he had to go get a prosthetic one, so I don't know. I don't know. But it's in his book. He going around here selling his book, y'all. So it's in the book. So I ain't telling no story about that one. Go ahead, Kadisha.
they got paid. The defendant is guilty of count 3 and count 5. An enterprise can have an unlawful and lawful purpose. Christina Quorum, an uncalled witness, are equally available to both sides. Did they agree to at least 2? Yes. The kidnapping is corroborated by Kid Cudi. He said that Capricorn Clark was forced to go along with them. Mr. Agnifilo said that Mr. Combs is a fist guy. Sure, when it's his girlfriend's.
Yeah, He said, yeah, he a fish guy when it's his girlfriends, and he a pow pow guy when it's men. I bet Diddy was hot. I bet he was hot when Comey said that. Man, and I would have loved to have been there just for that one last verse. Yeah, you're a fish guy when it's a girlfriend. But anyway, I'd have loved it. And what else? Let's see what else. Um, Dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Y'all know I can go. Okay, let's see. Come on, Kadisha.
The London hotel, he made Cassie go into hiding after he stomped on her face. She wasn't allowed to go home to her mom. That is kidnapping. The arson, somehow the glove fell off someone's childlike hand. No, he said he would do it, and he did it. Cassie even said it. Eddie Garcia, he believed that he could not go to the police under the agreement. Mr. Combs said, "Watch how you spend it." Bribery. This is the guy that can't get his own water bottle or plug in his own cell phone charger. He's the general. He has delegates. Christina Korm knows the Wild King nights involved escorts. The only reason he needed thousands of dollars in hotel rooms is to pay escorts. Christina
Korn, she knew all that. Even this darn banker guy, what you call it, his accountant, that's over all the money. You know what I'm saying? The over the Combs global money, all of that sees where everything is going and coming from. He was even a witness. That's why I don't understand why people don't get it, and then get upset with us that's been like tuned in for 7 weeks, straight up all into it. I mean, just going, just listening. Yeah. So I don't know why people think Diddy didn't do nothing wrong. Everybody, this is what's getting everybody. Everybody think it's about smacks. No, it is not. Okay, if somebody busts you down, if somebody busts your head open to the white meat, right? Are you gonna feel like doing a freak off? So do you actually think they feel like doing a freak off after they done got beat down, black eyes and bumps just coming out like during dinosaur bumps and sores and stuff, and they got to cover it up with their hair? Do you actually think you got 2 UTI sores all in your mouth? Then you got to wear them tall inch heels. Then you got all the baby oil you slipping and sliding on, but you got to keep a pose for an hour or two because he like it just in that position right there for a little bit. Do you actually think that they didn't say no? Come on. Y'all just think it's about that, but it's not about that. Okay? Yeah, like you and your man going to just say y'all was just going out to just eat, then go dancing after. But in the car, he backhand you, pow. You know, are you gonna really feel like still going out to eat with that man? No, you gonna want to go back home and chill. Go home and go off. You know, whatever y'all do at home. You ain't gonna want to go out and be all nice and all this, all that. No. Whatever. But TMZ is hot. I did go over there and look. Harvey Levin is hot, boy. You better not do nothing though. All right, so here we go. Let's keep going, y'all.
Christina Korm reads all of Combs' text messages, so she knew. Christina Korm alone makes Combs guilty of count 1. Illegal substances. Mr. Agnifilo talked about the conspiracy to distribute, but giving illegal substances to Cassie and Jane is.
People think that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. No, that's telling you if you buy whatever you buy that's illegal and you share it with your buddy, that's illegal. That's all it's saying. That's it. We just never thought of something that small to be that, illegal, like a felony or something. But yeah, you buy some drugs and you share it with your friend just because it's your homie. Y'all in the car together, in the house together. Y'all want to share and get a little buzz together. Get caught with some illegal. Then that's it. It's illegal. It's illegal. And then as far as the prostitutes that he flew over 2 times. Once for one man and once for the other man, okay? That's 2 counts right there just with that. Okay, people count the 2 men as one charge, but no, that is 2 charges. Okay? I'm just saying. Just saying.
Distribution. That is enough. Mr. Agnipolo claims they wanted it. The defense's theory is that Cassie wanted to be urinated on, and that Jane wanted to have physical relations with Anton after being beaten, and Mia wanted to be penetrated. That Cassie and Jane wanted to spend days in oil with UTIs and high heels with strange men. Mia said no. Cassie said no on her 29th birthday. Jane said no before Anton after being beaten. These women had no reason to lie. The defense say it's for money, but Cassie already got paid. If Cassie were lying and already got paid, why would she take the chance of perjury in a federal trial?
Thank you.
This is a woman standing up for what's right. Mia already settled in mediation. There's no reason for her to put on a show for you. Jane doesn't intend to sue. These women refuse to let trauma swallow up their whole lives. That struggle tells you these women told the truth. They broke free of the defendant's manipulation. Jealousy is not a defense to trafficking. Jane picked out Cabral and Anton. It was her way of taking back some control. Yes, she texted escorts. Sometimes he told her. Sometimes she knew he would ask. She felt like she had no choice. That's coercion. The defendant.
Y'all know how when you with your significant other, you already know what they want. They ain't even gotta tell you. Y'all ain't like, so if she called him, cause he was gonna tell her to. You already know. You really do. You already know after a few years. And then think about this. As far as Cassie goes, she was young, but he would wait a year. That's what they would say. They said he would be nice, all gentle and all this for a whole year. And then he would say, what do you think about whatever you call that? And then they would be like, we can try it one time. We can try it. We can try it. And they didn't know they was just opening it up. So once they tried that one time, tried it again, then it became did it say it on that tape? This your job. You don't get on your job like I be on my job. So I'm keeping a roof over you and your son's head. So you get on your job and do these hotel nights for me. That's your job. And then to do it for all night to the next day or 2 or 3 days, that's forced labor. Come on. Don't no female? No. And then you got UTIs and sores in your mouth, getting urinated in your mouth. No, man, please. Y'all understand and don't say, they could have just left. I've been there. I ain't have to do that. But as far as being somebody hateful, don't want you to leave. Yeah, man, shoot, please. And I will fight you. I mean, used to when I was younger, before I had children, yeah. But anyway, let me let KADISHALYNN continue on, because I tell y'all my whole life story. Because I got one for you. No, I don't. Not really. Not really. I'm a pretty good girl now.
Did hit Cassie during freak-offs. Cassie said it. Danielle Phillips told you about it, and it's on video. Defendant was in a towel. The freak-off was not over. There was no separating the violence with the physical relations. Remember when Cassie OD'd in the hotel room in Long Island and they still had the freak-off? Jane performed oral on Anton after Combs beat her. That was trafficking. Mr. Agnipolo said Cassie won a prize. What's the prize? A freak-off with a UTI? Getting in her mouth. It's ridiculous. They had a trauma bond. They were trapped. The cost of trapping them was a drop in the bucket for Mr. Number One on the Forbes list. He pushed her to continue after she vomited. He knew she didn't want to. The Intercontinental, they claimed that he was intoxicated, that it was about a phone. He knew what he was doing. He kicks her. She calls security, so he stays to keep control of her.
Yeah.
And I want to be clear. They called Anton because he was the only repeat player in LA. They stopped with Cabral.
And then they talking about the reason that they acted like the security was like, do you want to call the policeman? Do you want to call the police? And she was like, no, no. And then after a while, once her ride came, she got in the car and left. But she didn't want to call the police because he always bragged about how he had him on payroll. So she was scared. She didn't know who she could trust. So don't even go there with me either. So if you don't agree with anything I'm saying on my channel, please don't be mean in the comments, okay? Just keep scrolling or say I agree to disagree, okay? All right. And I won't even get mad. I don't get mad that I agree to disagree because that's the way I am. If you are going for Diddy right now, I'm disagreeing with you. I agree to disagree, but we still buddies. You know what I'm saying? All right, but I can't hang with you because, you know, if you can see any kind of justification in what Diddy did to these women and some men and maybe some minions, you know, then it's no way I can't even be your friend. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot. All right, so let me let KADISHALYNN keep on rolling. All right. Sorry.
He was the only repeat player in LA. They stopped with Cabral after he tried to extort Jane. Whatever words he used about a conspiracy between Jane and Anton, there's no evidence for it. He coerced Cassie and Jane into this, and nothing happened. He R-worded Mia, and nothing happened. He beat Cassie, and nothing happened. He beat Cassie in a hotel on tape, and then bribed the guards to buy it, and nothing happened. He was untouchable. He did not think that these women would speak, and that Kid Cudi and Deontay Nash and other former men would back them up. The defendant is not a god. He stands equal before the law. Find him guilty. And this is it. The Diddy trial is basically over. Jury will be back Monday to be charged by the judge, which means he's going to lay out each one of the laws that Diddy is being charged with, and then they will start deliberating for the verdict for Diddy. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
I am so glad that because he was gonna give the charge like to the direction to the jury like to this evening, but he decided to wait till Monday. I am so glad because Peter gave it to him today. Monday, some may have came in and be like, now what? Now what did he say, dude? But see, now by him giving it Monday morning and they go straight back, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But I see y'all up in here. How y'all doing tonight? All right. I wasn't going to even come on, but you know I've been following this case all this time. I may as well get the last couple in, huh? But anyway, I just want to thank y'all for the subs that I got. I appreciate it so much. And I'm going to get there slowly but surely. God got a plan. All right. So I will talk to y'all in a little bit if I see something that's worth putting on here. Or maybe not. I might just come on here and just talk. Just straight up talk. Because that's what I like to do. But since this trial been going on, I really haven't. And y'all know I take care of my mother. So I really haven't. So I will see y'all in a little bit. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed night. Okay? All right. Good night. And thanks for the info, ma'am, that you gave me. I meant to put your name down. My last subscriber lady. She knows who I'm talking to. It's Oh God. It's something about God. I appreciate you telling me about the light and all that stuff. I really do. Thank you so much. All right. Good night, y'all.